doll faces, welcome to my channel. My name is LaToya, and in this video we are going to be creating this look using the Juvia's Place the Blush Rose palette. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she is so pretty. If you want to see how I created this look, keep watching. Alright, my doll faces, the first thing we're going to go ahead and get into is this primer. I went ahead and applied my skincare off the camera. So we're going to do a primer. The primer I'm using is the DERMABLEND Professional. It is the Insta-grip jelly primer. It is equivalent to the Milk Hydra grip primer. And I'm just pretty much just going to apply that in the center of my face and then obviously just blend it outward. I'm just going to apply this to the middle of my face and then blend it outward. Like, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, my skin looks really good right now, so I'm not gonna do my liquid Pore-less putty primer from E.L.F. I usually apply it like in the center of my face, but honestly my skin looks really good today. My skin looks really good today, so I'm just gonna leave it at that and just do one primer. You know, less is more. And I'm gonna go ahead and move right along to my brows. For my brows today, I'm going to be using my Denessa Myricks Groundwork palette. I usually go between these two shades right here, which is Chiseled and Sculpted. I usually go between the two powders. To lay down my brows, I'm going to be using my Got to Be Glued brow gel. Well, it's not brow gel, it's hair gel, but I'm going to be using the Got to Be Glued hair gel to lay down my brows. If you haven't tried it, get on it because this stuff is good. And it's funny because like back when I was like a teenager and I used to get my brows done, like this was before I used to get them waxed. I used to go to this barber shop and this guy would like basically shape my brows, and he did a really good job. He did mine and my mother's brows, and to keep them set he would actually use hairspray. So he'll spray hairspray on his fingers and then like brush it in our brows and then kind of shape them once he was done. And like when I would get home, obviously like day to day that's what I would do. So I don't know, it was just like a little fun fact that I wanted to share with you guys. So now that my brows are set, I'm going to go ahead and move into my foundation. This look is going to be a very like velvety, I guess, cloud makeup, but I also wanted to bring in some of the spring trends that's going on or coming since spring is right around the corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and move into my foundation. But first I'm going to put a little bit of my Huda Beauty. This is the color correcting Fox filter concealer, and I'm just gonna apply some of this on I'm just gonna apply some of this on my pad here, and I'm gonna mix it with my foundation. I don't wanna apply this directly onto my skin because sometimes it doesn't blend out as well. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever HD Hydro Skin, or HD Skin Hydro Glow Foundation, and I'm just gonna put 2 pumps on the same palette, and I'm going to mix those together, just mix a little bit together and apply it under my eye. I'm gonna start there, and then I am going to take more of the foundation and just blend it from the center out. The brush I'm using is from Rare Beauty. It doesn't have a name on it, but if I find it, I'll let you know. And right now I'm just mixing together the color corrector and the foundation. And now that I pretty much have the foundation with the color corrector around my eyes, see, look, you can't even tell that there's color corrector in it. It just looks like regular foundation. But I'm just going to take my foundation brush and a little bit of the foundation, not mixing it with the color corrector at this point, and just applying it from the center of my face and bringing it out. This new Makeup Forever foundation, I don't know, it applies like lotion. Like, it feels so much like lotion. It's so hydrating. It's so cooling when you apply it onto your face. I can't give you my 100% like judgment on how I feel about this foundation. I am going to wear it for like a month and then give you a review. But I did do a review, well, more or less a comparison between the original HD Skin, the Longwear foundation, and this one. So if you're interested in it, I'm gonna apply it. I'll link it at the end of the video so you can check it out. And while we're talking, I just want to take a moment to thank all you guys for the support, subscribing to my channel, giving thumbs up, leaving comments. I've noticed that my channel has grown significantly since the last time I gave you guys a shout out, and I just want to let you guys know that I truly appreciate it, and it does not go unnoticed. And for all the people who are new here and haven't subscribed, go ahead and join the team. Go ahead and support me. Click the subscription button. If you want, leave a comment. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. I'm not gonna bite. I promise you. And just thank you. Thank you so much. So now that I have everything, the foundation pretty much set in the middle of my face, I'm going to take a powder puff and my MAC Prep and Prime setting spray. Spray it on here a little bit. I am going to pat some of this on the back of my hand because I don't want it to be the initial wetness. And now I'm just pretty much going to pat and blend everything outward. If you want, you can apply a little bit of foundation on here as well. I really enjoy using this powder puff because, I don't know, it gives like a better blend and finish than the Beauty Blender. I also feel like it doesn't take as much makeup off as the Beauty Blender. But don't get me wrong, I still love using the Beauty Blender, but I don't know, right now, I'm really loving this. foundation. You see the skin? You see this foundation? Like, what? Foundation where? Is it your skin, girl? It is giving so much like skin. Like, what? I'm not even gonna lie, I'm loving this foundation because like when I wear foundation, I like this like dewy type skin look and feel. Now I just gotta figure out how can I set this but still keep the shine. Like, y'all see that? What? I understand this type of foundation is not everybody's cup of tea, but it is mine, honey. It is mine. Now that I got the foundation on, I am going to use some of my Benefit the Pore-Professional setting spray. Now that my foundation is done, I am going to go in with like a cream blush. The blush I'm going to be using is from Iconic London. It is the Multi Sculpting Lip and Cheek Palette. So since this look is going to be like a real pinky like Barbie girl look, because I am using the Juvia's Place the Blush Rose palette, I'm going to take this pink here. Yeah, this one here, they don't have names or numbers, so I'm just going to take this one, which is the fourth one, the first one on the bottom, the fourth one if you're going from like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to scrape a little bit of that off, apply it to my pan, and I'm going to take my E.L.F. blush brush, get it in the brush, and now I'm just going to apply it to my cheek. Ooh, that blush is like, what? Pigmented. So I've really been enjoying like placing my brush in my blush. I've really been enjoying placing my blush right in this area. Almost semi what is it called? Strobing, but not quite, because usually when you strobe you go all the way up into the temple and then you go all the way up here. But I don't go too far up, but I do kind of go into my temple, and then I like to go above, like on the cheekbone, because it kind of sculpts the face and snatches it this way. This is my first time using this blush. I wasn't expecting to be so pigmented. I love it. And I do like to bring the blush, if you notice on this side, like into my eyelid and kind of like underneath the eye, like framing the eye. I know it looks bold right now, but once you start applying like the setting powder, everything, it is not this bad. It's not this bold. Now that I have my blush set, I'm going to do a little bit of sculpting, not too much. I'm going to take my Iconic London, this is the multi-use sculpting palette, and I'm going to mix together these two shades. Since this shade in the middle is like my ideal shade, I have hit pan, so I tend to mix these two together to create the shade that I hit pan in. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on an angled brush and just apply it right here. I'm not going to go too far down. Ooh, almost a little bit too much. Can't help myself. Take the same powder puff that I was using before, and now I'm just going to just press it and kind of blend it up into the blush. I'm not going to drag it down. I want to blend it up because I want to sculpt everything and lift. And before I apply any powder, I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga, and this is the 23 Light Medium Golden. And I'm just going to apply a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit right here on the inner corner. I'm gonna let it sit just a little bit before I blend it out. And while I wait for that to sit, I'm gonna take a little bit more of this foundation and I'm going to use a flat definer brush. All right, this is the one I was looking for, was over there by my bed. So this one I'm gonna use the Morphe M432. And then I'm just pretty much using this to kind of sculpt my brows since I didn't do it earlier. Take the same powder puff I've been using and just going to pat and press in the concealer. And it's just going to help brighten the under eye just a bit. Hit my face one more time with setting spray. This is the last time I'm going to spray my face before I apply the powders. Right now, I just want to make sure everything is blended. I want it to sit, I want it to stay, I want it to be nice. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, but I'm going to have to set everything with a little bit of powder so that it does not move, it does not crease. Because that's one thing we don't want, is a creasy mess. I'm going to set my under eye first. I'm using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Powder Foundation. This is in Cairo. I think I pronounced it correctly, but I could be adding some extra words in there or letters in there. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I could be adding extra letters in there. But yeah, I'm gonna put it down below so that you can see what it is. This is what it looks like on the inside. Taking the puff that it comes with, I'm going to use the corner of it. Let me make sure there's no creasing. And I'm just going to pretty much press right in the corner. I don't know how I feel about the sponge. I might not use this after this. This is the first time using this foundation. This one's from Huda Beauty. The shape of that one's so much better. But anyway, we're about to move forward. To set the rest of my face, I am going to use the Hourglass. This is the Vail translucent powder. I'm taking a big round fluffy brush. This is from Morphe. It is the E41. So I am tapping off the excess of the powder, but while I'm doing it, I am tapping the brush upright. So a lot of the powder can kind of like pack into the bristles so that I have more to like sweep around my face. So that I will have more to kind of sweep across my face. Clean brush, no product on it, and just sweeping across the powder. Y'all see that skin? Y'all see the glow still shining through? What? All right, let's move on to the eyes. Let's move on to the palette. This is what we all been waiting for. This is the Juvia's Place, the Blush Rose palette. I have not used this palette. This is my first time using it. I was like, oh my goodness, I've had this palette for so long and I have not used it. And I was like, let me bring the girl out. Let me bring this girl out. So I think I've used it as for a blush. I used this one once, but not for like a whole makeup look. So I believe I'm going to use this shade here, and this one as well. So I'm going to take this Morphe M505 brush and this shade here, this light pink. That pink is bright. Let me see. Let me just make sure that my lid is blended out and there's no creasing. And I'm pretty much just going to apply that light pink all over my lid. First focusing it in my crease and just applying it all over my lid. So first thing first, so now I'm going to take this light pink and I am going to apply it all over my lid. I'm going to first focus it in my crease and then blend it out all over my lid. Take my favorite blender brush and a little bit of Makeup Geek Peaches and Cream, and now I'm just going to apply that right here on my brow bone. Y'all, I don't know what I'm going to do once I run out of this. It's already hit pan. I may have like one more left, maybe. I think I got one more left, but Lord, what am I going to do? I hope she come out with another cosmetic line. I know that's not what she's doing right now, but her eyeshadows top tier. Top tier for the price, top tier. Going back with the first brush with no additional product, I am now just blending, making sure everything is blended nicely. Look at that, y'all. What? Are we ready for the spring? I think we're ready for the spring. This is so cute. If you want, you can add a little gloss on it. I was thinking about doing it, but I was like, no, I want it to be a little bit more wearable. Even though, like, well, I guess you could do it. A gloss is wearable. Let me show you. So if you get, this is from Denessa Myricks in clear. One of her little, this is the Color Fix Glaze Longwear Glass Eye, Lip, and Cheek Gloss. Get some of this and just apply it on top. Oh my goodness, that'll be so pretty. You know what? I'm gonna have to do a look like that. Okay, so I want to apply a little bit of this darker pink. I wonder like if I should, or should I just leave it with the light pink? Let's apply a little dark pink. Let's just see. Let's see. Okay, I'm using a flat definer brush. This is from Luxie 221. That's doing something, and I like it. Take a, here's one thing that I'm taking a small blender brush. This is from Cinch Beauty. It is the E.L.F. No product on it, and I'm just gonna blend the bottom lid just so that there will be no like harsh lines. And what makes it so crazy is like I can still see the blush like peeking through. Let me see something. I'm going to use the blush brush that I used earlier with no additional product. I just want to see if I pat, if more of that product. It is, cause I don't want it to be too bold like it was before I applied the setting powder, but I want it to peek out a little bit more. What? Let me do the other side. Let me evenly distribute this, cause you know, I don't know when I'm gonna run it out. I think it's a look. I think it's a look. I think it's a look. Okay. I'm getting highly too excited about this. Like, I wonder, should I just leave it right here? Hold on, let me get in frame so you guys can see. Should I just leave it right here? Y'all see the glow? It's still like here. Should I leave it right here? Or should I add more? I kind of want to add this one here. Like just a little bit on my finger and just kind of like press it on the lid. I made a smart decision. I know earlier I said I was going to use the shade, but I'll be going back and forth in my mind. Like I have things planned, but then sometimes I'm like, I don't know. But y'all can't tell me nothing. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Oh my God, y'all need to do this look. They won't be able to tell you nothing. They gonna be like, okay, face. Okay, face. Let me just throw on some mascara. At this point, that's all we need to do. Just throw on some mascara because it's a look. This is a look. Okay, so I went ahead and got my Lancome Booster XL. This is like a lash primer, a mascara primer, and I'm just gonna apply it on my lashes. I just like doing it so that it gives like extra volume, extra length. Apply it on my lashes first. Now the trick is with this is I like to let it like sit and I guess kind of like dry up before I apply my mascara, because if I do it right after I apply it, it doesn't do enough for me. So I'm gonna let that sit. While that is sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and take my setting spray. I'm going to use this One Size Until Done mattifying waterproof setting spray. I hope this does not mattify. Hopefully it doesn't mattify my look too much. But I do want to try it in different like setting sprays and different things so that I can kind of give you like a full review and tips and tricks on how to use it to kind of keep the shine, or if you want like that velvety look, you know, things like that. But we're gonna try it. I'm over here like, how much left in here? Okay, so while I was waiting, I went ahead and lined my lips. I went ahead and used the MAC lip pencil in Subculture. I lined the outside of my lips with that, and then I used the Huda Beauty lip contour in Gossip Girl on the inner part of my lips. Yes. So since that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and take my mascara. I'm like, do I want to use this waterproof mascara? Well, this is what I have in front of me, so we're gonna use this. And the mascara I'm using is from Milk Makeup. It is the Kush waterproof mascara. So my mascara is on. Like, what? These lashes? So if I was gonna do lashes, I would have done something like this. These are from Ardell. This is part of the Naked Lash collection. Obviously this is the $4.24. I would do something like that, something that's real like lightweight. It has a clear band. Hold on, wait. They have a clear band. Let me show you these. The ones on the top row haven't been used, so the band on them is clear. So they're really natural lashes. I would do something like that because girl, this eye look is so pretty. Let me go ahead and curl my lashes a little bit. Be gentle, especially be careful. Especially if you already applied your mascara. This is something you're supposed to do before the mascara, but since I'm not going to do mascara, let me curl my lashes real quick. Alright, and to finish this look off, I'm going to apply some NYX Butter Gloss Lip in Fortune Cookie. I want more of like a natural neutral lip. Let's see. Nope. Let me take that back. It's giving too much pigment. I'm having in mind, you know, my stuff is never where I want it or need it to be when I'm looking for it. Because I would use my Buxom lip gloss in White Russian. Yeah, White Russian, but I don't see it right now. So let's try this one here. This is from Juvia's Place. It is part of the Candy Shop collection, Pineapple Pearl. Okay, I'm more pleased with this one. It's not White Russian, but I think I can live with this. What do you guys think? Oh my goodness, I love this look. It's so pretty, so effortless, so easy. I know it feel like it took forever for me to do this look. What do you guys think? You like this? You like this makeup look? Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Just let me know that you like it. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. So this is my makeup look for the springtime. I think this might be my go-to. You know, you can always switch up the colors, but it's so easy. It's so simple. Like one shade all over the eye. If you want, you don't even have to do like a darker pink underneath, but it do kind of give a little extra dimension and a little glitter on the lid. What, girl? Anyway, so Juvia's Place, the Blush Rose palette. If you like this look, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment down below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and remember, you're made for more. I'll see you next time.